Hello, my angels, and officially welcome to Vlogmas. I hope that you enjoyed the intro. Now, I'm actually filming this before I have filmed that because I wanted to get ahead of a couple of videos because unlike some of my absolute favorite star girlies here on YouTube, I'm a team of one. I am a team of one. And I would love to change that for 2025. That is one of my big goals, to have some more help. But I needed to get ahead of a couple of videos so that I could bring it to you this coming month. So if you are ready for so much festive excitement, well, I hope you do subscribe and join this cozy little nook of the internet. If you are just stumbling upon this video because you love a Christmas install, hi, my name is Amanda. I love to cover style, lifestyle, and travel when I can. And today we are doing a holiday home little preview. Now, I can't wait to show you what I did the other night over here on the fireplace in our bedroom, but my mom and I actually went stateside just yesterday to pick up a ton of holiday bits because Scotty, my husband, and I, we had lived in a condo space before moving to our home, and just getting all the furniture and different things like that, Christmas has kind of taken a bit more of a back burner. I mean, we've tried our hardest to bring some festive flair every single year, but it hasn't been a big investment. So this year I was like, Amanda, you got to start creating that collection. So I am so excited to show you everything that I purchased yesterday. But while I get some bits together, I'm going to take you to Buffalo. We're going to go shopping to the States. We're going to go Target, Home Goods, Hobby Lobby, all of that good stuff. Now, I will say, if you are just joining me now, I am pregnant and I was quite tired yesterday, but I hope you can't notice too much by the footage. So let's dive right in and I will catch you on the other side of that. Hello, you guys, and welcome to Vlogmas. This should be one along the way. This is a pre-film, just so you know. But my mom and I, she's driving, wearing full Lululemon. Look at her go. We are currently at the border, at the Peace Bridge, going over to Buffalo, New York to go shopping. And our goal today is to do Target and Hobby Lobby. Now, I know that's only 2 spots.
And the grocery store.
And the grocery store, but let me tell you, those are gonna last a very long time. And the goal today isn't necessarily clothing. I love to stop at Target and look at their footwear because it is shocking. They have some amazing footwear, especially in the summer when it comes to just kind of those fun statement party heels or sandals. But we are mainly going for house shopping. So I definitely, at the end of this video, will show you every single thing that I end up picking up because there are quite a few things on the list. Now, coming this week, which you guys would have already seen, is the shooting of the intro for Vlogmas, and I've never done that before. A friend of mine, Kylie, has helped me shoot that. So I don't know whether it will be a vlog before this or after, but I'm definitely gonna do kind of behind the scenes of shooting the intro for the first time. And the goal for me is to make everything super Christmassy in our house. Now, I would have already shown you clips, rather, of doing the fireplace in our bedroom last night. I picked up the little red berries on the sticks from Canadian Tire. That was great. They had a lot of decorations at Canadian Tire, but I will say sometimes it's hard to kind of wade through the cheesy stuff. I'm not someone who really loves kind of the kitschy look at Christmas. I like more of the organic look. So I end up getting those berries as well as the pine cones with the snow kind of cover on them, which is really nice for the season. And then the 2 garlands. So I had 2 cypress garlands I purchased from Glucksine Home on the Hudson Bay website because a friend of mine, Emma, said they are 50% off. It was such a great deal. They're sold out right now, the day that I'll look, but I'll definitely put the link down below because it's a great notification to have on. It was 60% when I checked last night in the middle of the night when I woke up, but they were sold out. And then I also added, I think they were spruce. I added 1 garland from Amazon that was spruce and kind of mixed them all together. So it just looks really, really nice and really lush and really full, and then added some bows as well, just from an old ribbon that I had. So that's kind of done in there for the filming. But then I also have our dining room table and maybe a couple of little bits to do in the main room. Oh, can we go Nexus if I'm not Nexus?
No.
My mom's obsessed with her Nexus and she's like, have you got it yet? And I'm like, I'm busy, but I will get it. Let Bonnie know if you're a Nexus card holder down below. She will like the comment and be very proud of you. But I need to kind of get our living room set and sorted because that will be one of the main scenes, obviously, with the Christmas tree. And then some other things. I'm doing a wreath building class with a friend of mine who owns by Wildwood, a florist. So I think that will be my wreath at the front of the house. But besides that, just looking to see what they have. But Target tends to have some pieces that are a bit more traditional home, especially because they do all the collaborations with McGee Home. So I'm excited about that. So that is my gift to Gab. Probably won't be talking to you too much, but I will definitely take you along for kind of showing you what they have stateside. And this will be going up quite soon after we film it anyways. So it will still be kind of like quite live. See ya. I have one that's basically half the size, and honestly, that's all I've ever needed. I think that's what they are, but it's basically like so you can clip your phone. You guys look. It's Rosie! It's a little toy. I like this. It's funny that one time that I thought I was buying a frame, but it was just artwork. That's cute. The little wooden train set. There's something I just love about when the picture in the frame is off-centered, like it's not perfectly in the center. I just feel like it adds so much more interest. So right now I'm actually trying to find a frame for this one painting. It's 18 by 24 and this frame is just about that size, but I also want a matting, so I feel like I need a pretty big frame, but I would love for it to look something like that.
Well, I'm all for
That's actually really pretty.
all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing.
Wow, look at these big baskets to bring to people's homes. Peppermint mix tree. That's actually kind of like what we had in Tuscany when we arrived in our hotel. Look at the snacks. Or even at the like hot chocolate stuff or something. Festive chocolate clusters. They're really pretty. Let's check those out.
Will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I live, the dream I knew.
Love those. Oh, I think these are little bud vases as well.
Wanna be close to you.
Sometimes you just find the most random things. So if you're looking for something like this, there you go.
Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I live, the dream I knew.
Guys, you'd be so proud of us. We just did so good in Home Goods. The thing about Home Goods though is you go in and you're immediately overwhelmed. Did you see how much stuff was there? But we scored really big on these huge wreaths. And I think this is
Cedar.
cedar.
They would be like $300 at home.
And we got them for $60. Now mind you, US, but we both have different ideas on what we want to do with them. And I would say one of my biggest tips when it comes to wreaths, I mean, this also is like, if this is your kind of style, is to get a plain wreath like this. And then every year you can just change a ribbon, add a couple.
Dress it up.
Yeah.
Just dress it up.
Have fun. Have fun
You
with
get
it.
tired with it, you just take the little bits off, attach with
Pipe cleaner.
pipe cleaner because it's easier to stay on, doesn't damage it, and always re-glue your ornament at the tip because those little things come off and so do your ornaments.
It's so true. My mom was like, oh, because I also got a bunch of ornaments. My mom was in the island. She's like, okay, so make sure you re-glue all of your ornaments. And I'm like,
That's not
I don't
gonna
got time for that. But you can come over and re-glue all my ornaments if you'd like.
Could happen.
We are officially done. The area that we were in is called Orchard Park. This is the area we recommend to come. The Target's the best. The Home Goods is right there. There's a Starbucks in the Target. There's some food around. It's just a nice, more neighborhood feel versus coming straight across the border and everything's super picked over. But now we're gonna go to Hobby Lobby. And a friend of mine was just there, Haley, with her mom, and she said, oh my gosh, the deals are incredible right now. We are currently kind of hitting those Cyber Monday, Black Friday deals, so I think it's gonna be great. And the reason why we go to Hobby Lobby is to really look at their fake foliage, and I really want to change over a couple of things. Oh, Becca's texting right now.
I know, I'm trying to read it.
Oh. And the reason why we love to go to Hobby Lobby as well is because they're fake foliage. And I have these beautiful roses at our front door, but they just don't suit right now. And even our hydrangeas, they're just look too summery. So I almost am like, I need to get something more Christmassy for those vases. It's gonna be good. Plus, did you see those containers as well that we saw inside? I got a clip, I'll put it back on screen here. It was so cute. There were these little to-go containers that you could just get basically at the grocery store, but these ones had Christmassy themes on top. So if you have people coming to your house, you can do a nice to-go thing, or if you're making cookies and you like doing a cookie exchange with your friends, they even came with little tags and cards on them. So I got a pack for me and a pack for my best friend Rebecca, who also loves to make cookies for people at the Christmas time. So we're scoring big so far. we've spent some dollars. I can't wait to show you what I got.
We did good. Actually, extremely reasonable.
She has spoken. We could not talk to you guys because we were so overwhelmed after Home Goods and so hungry, and it was 3.
So hungry.
And we just had Olive Garden and it was the best thing. Highly recommend. If you want just a nice, simple meal and you're with one person and it's your mom or your dad or your best friend, just split a meal at Olive Garden.
Every time.
And go at like 3 because then you're on the off cycle. Because it does get busy. Hobby Lobby next. So they have all their fall stuff going on. I love these silver eucalyptus leaves too. Those are beautiful for fall. I kind of missed out on this season. But maybe next year, it's time to find some more wintry bits. I think it might be in the next aisle. Holy crow. Look at that sale. Oh my goodness gracious. That's really nice in a wreath. I actually paid extra to put magnolia in my one wreath that I'm making. Okay. So I've gotten a ton of bits to do up the wreath that I bought at Home Goods. And I really like them. I think it'll be really nice. So I'm gonna put it together and then show you guys when we get home. But I'm really looking for some tartan ribbon. Now I don't see it in their regular ribbon aisle, which is right here. It's like right beside where all the florals are if you're coming to the one in Buffalo. But they do have like this type of ribbon, which is so beautiful, just nice satin. But I bet they have a holiday section that they'll have more Christmas themed ribbons. I mean, if there was ever a place to find it, it's here. It was so much fun shopping with Mom. I feel like we both just really needed a girly day out. I'm gonna show you my outfit really quickly because I feel like that's all a part of it. If you can hear me, I am just wearing some Goelia jeans, but this is my first time doing this, using the elastic to help me actually button up my jeans, but that's okay. Baby's just floating around in there. And then we have on the bottom here, this is a Lily Silk turtleneck. It's sleeveless, so it's amazing to be able to layer underneath sweaters like this. This is a Holland Cooper sweater. I purchased this, and then this little scarf. I actually got it from H&M just recently because I've been loving all of the scarf looks that I've been seeing on so many gals, but my scarves, my silk scarf collection is very summery, very much geared towards putting them on beach bags, putting them in your hair, putting them on your purses in the summer. So I would like to start creating a little capsule collection of more fall winter scarves because I think they just dress up a look so well. And then the lipstick I'm wearing, this is one that I was intimidated when I first saw it. It's by Merit and it's called Black Tie. And look at the depth of that color. You would be intimidated too by when you see this, right? But I feel like it perfectly matches. It has more of that burgundy look and it's part of their signature lip matte collection. And it's just really lovely. So I am all set and sorted, and I feel like this color, you will notice, It is one that not only is trending through a lot of fashion this year and a lot of people's homes, but it is also going to be a very big part of our holiday decor story this year downstairs when I show you all the bits. Let me quickly outline the fireplace. You would have seen some B-roll already of me putting that together one night, having a little break from editing and saying, I'm gonna start with my Christmas decor. And I'm just so proud of it. I really, really love it. So let's break it down for you right now. I'm not sure if I actually got this on camera, but I had this red ribbon and it's so beautiful. It's about 1.25 inches or about 1 inch, a satin, and I had it, I think, just from a gift or a PR package, and I just kept it. I put it on some candles outside. So I tied that around my lamp. I feel like there are so many unexpected places. All you would need is ribbon if you have a smaller budget and you're just trying to make your home as holiday as possible. I've 100% been there. And what I would do is just purchase ribbon or save it throughout the year and do little touches like this. Bonus points if you can stick within a theme. I just think it makes things look very cohesive. And then here is the rest. These candles are actually, well, I can control them via this. I've shown you guys this before on YouTube, but if you are newer here, I have this, and you can turn it into candlelight, which it's on right now, kind of that flicker, or just straight light if you don't like that at all. And then I just have these little candle holders from a package ages and ages ago. It would be really tricky to link these exact ones, but I'll find some that are beautiful and put them in the description box below, because if there's one thing I'm good at, it's finding beautiful taper candle holders, which is a very niche skill. But they are battery operated and you can just kind of click them on or click them off, and they take 2 AAA batteries and they last ages, and they're real wax, so they just look so gorgeous. You can set a timer on them, you can increase the brightness, lower the brightness, and I just feel like they add the perfect ambiance, because sometimes I'll just have all the lights off in here. Maybe I'm laying in bed doing some work or just watching a show, and I'll have the fireplace on, which we purchased from Wayfair, by the way. We've had it for absolute years. When Scotty was living on his own in our last place before I moved in, we had been talking about this just as friends because I wanted to get one, and then he ended up getting one. And I was like, was that part of you courting me, getting the fireplace that I truly desired in my life and putting it in your place? So I'll put a link to that down below. It's been absolutely epic. It also can throw heat, so it has a bunch of different settings for the brightness of the fireplace as well as the temperature of the heat, and all you have to do is plug it into the wall. So an electric fireplace, and it looks so beautiful, so traditional. And this has always been my dream, dressing up a fireplace in our bedroom. So highly recommend that. The reason why it's not on is just because it does make some noise, so I don't want that to distract from the video. I got these pine cones, I'll show you the packaging downstairs, just from Canadian Tire, and I also got these red berries from Canadian Tire as well. I am very drawn to more of that kind of mimicking of nature look, and I don't mind the white on these pine cones because it does add such a beautiful festive flair, but I tend to stick away from when you get different foliage that looks like it's covered in snow, just because naturally that wouldn't happen in your home. But I do love those. It's just a choice that I've made for our home decor to make everything look a bit more cohesive, but I do love those. So don't feel offended if that's what you have. Last year I got this from, where did I get this? I got this from Indigo, and it actually can turn on or turn off, but I honestly just liked the gold detail and how it's just a cute little house. Quite festive, but still kind of neutral. And then this is actually 3 different garlands together. It's 2 from the Bay and 1 from Amazon. I believe there's a spruce and 2 cedar. It's not cypress, 2 cedar. Altogether, I love it. I have the very traditional old plastic garland that I was talking to my mom about, that she actually had when her and my dad moved into their first home, and she was gonna get rid of it, and we had just moved into our house. We didn't have the budget for a bunch of Christmas decor. We were buying other things like bed frames and side tables. And so she handed that down to me. Now, when you put it up, you're pretty much vacuuming for months because it's falling apart, but it doesn't owe us anything. So now that we're kind of through that era, I've been starting to invest more in these really beautiful garlands. I'll link it down below, especially the ones from the Bay. Now they are sold out, but this is just a link that I would refer back to even next year or put an alert on. I know I have. I wish I had purchased more because they were 50% off. They're part of the Gluckstein Home Collection. So they really are beautiful. And then the Amazon one, I accidentally purchased 5. I made 2 orders, one with 3 and 2 in another order. But it's such a happy mistake. I'm so happy I did because it's so nice to have a variety inside of your little garland, and they have not shed at all. No shedding here because they're more of a kind of that plastic silicone-y feel. I was gonna say plasticone. So it has a really nice feel to it. They're not gonna scratch your fabric, or they're not gonna scratch your furniture, and they were just so nice and easy to put together because the interior of them is quite wired nicely, so I could kind of form it to the whole thing. Now I think in years to come, maybe I'd add a ribbon, maybe I would add some baubles to this, but I'm just super happy with where it's at right now. And budget-wise, I've spent what I wanted to spend on this little area. So next year we will just continue to build. If you are, you know what, anyone who hasn't started your tool chest yet, this is the #1 tool I would recommend that you add to your collection or start your collection with. And then as well, these drill bits, a little pack. I will link a pair down below. It honestly doesn't matter what type you get. You don't have to get this kind, but I would recommend the DeWalt series. I'm such a DeWalt girly. This is the 20 volt max lithium ion, and it's just rechargeable batteries. It's not an intimidating tool. You can change the bits. I was able to put a little screw up there. I first did a drill bit with this to set the wall, a little bit smaller than the screw, and then I did that and done. So easy. And so that means you can hang up things like that on your own, and pictures and all of that kind of stuff. Scotty has officially made his coffee, which means he has vacated the premises to go to work. So I'm like, okay, now I can do my little haul. First thing, I bought weights. I know this has nothing to do with Vlogmas, but I bought weights at Target and they're so pretty. And I just needed a set of 10-pound weights to get working out again. And I also noticed that this is my preemptive apology, that if I am out of breath during this at any point, I've just found I've been starting to get really out of breath, especially when talking. Okay, so I think it's gonna be kind of higgledy-piggledy just because I have everything laid out here, but I will try to keep things to, this is what I got at Target, Hobby Lobby, etc. The first thing, this is a little probably unexpected, but I thought it was so smart. So these are Kleenexes that you put in your car cup holder. And they're festive themed, so I was like, I will be including this in the video. Why not? But yeah, they're festive themed, 2 on the go, perfect fit for the car. So we are gonna put those in our cars. I just thought it was kind of a clever idea. Starting with Decor, I loved this. This is from Hearth and Hand, and I think I'm gonna put it on the garland down here. I was debating upstairs, but we need some more specialness down here. They're little bells. And it was so cute because when my mom and I were driving, it sounded like we had reindeer in the car. But they're very beautiful, and especially with this olivey green velvet ribbon. So I am going to attach that once I get this all sorted. And it's nice because they're an antique brass finish, so that is beautiful. And then the other thing, while we're on the bells, I ended up getting these. Oh, where did I get these? Okay, I got these at Home Goods because I'm trying to remember the gal who packed them for me. They're individuals, so you could just get one, but I love having the two, and I love having them when they're kind of off height. And I'm actually gonna put them at the bottom of our banister on the main pole there, just at the bottom as a feature. But I love these bells, and I have been coveting a set, but I loved how big these were. They'll create a big impact as well. If I could find smaller ones, they would look really cute actually at the bottom of the wreath. And oh my gosh, the wreath. The wreath! I got that at Home Goods as well. My mom also picked one up. It is a cedar, I believe, and it's big. It is big, so I was actually worried, is this gonna be too big? But I'm so glad I got it the size I did, because I think if it was smaller, it would look a little bit weird, like there almost needed to be more artwork, so we are gonna dress that up together. And then these are the pine cones, Natural Woodland Botanicals. I bought this at Terra. Nope, I got this at Canadian Tire. And these are the ones that I put in the garland upstairs that I've already showed you. I really like these. We do have a tree, a pine tree that I could grab a ton of pine cones on, but I need to look up how to sanitize them and make them all good. I'm gonna collect them this year so that I can slowly create a collection of pine cones from our own garden. A quick tip as well, you can use floristry wire or you can use pipe cleaners and kind of string them through the pine cones. And that's how you can attach them to things like wreaths. As you saw in the garland upstairs, I kind of just needed to plop them on top and they would just stay because gravity was doing its work. But if you want these to go on a banister or something like that and you find a set that doesn't have any hooks on it, floristry wire is amazing for just kind of stringing it through. This was such a find. This is 70 baubles and they're all shatterproof. They're so beautiful. And all within this kind of like brownie gold theme, which I really do like because no matter what ribbon you use, they're gonna go. And it was only $25. It says compare at $35, which I also still feel is a steal for 70 baubles. I'm very excited. My one hope is that this glitter doesn't go everywhere, but I think that's kind of a fool's hope anyways, because when there's glitter involved, likelihood it's gonna end up everywhere. That's gonna go really well with the brass items too. This is the one purchase that I'm like, I don't know if I should have got that, but who knows, it'll probably be cute. It's just a little tiny tree. I was mentioning earlier how I don't really love getting stuff with snow on, and that's kind of why I'm double guessing this one. I think I maybe would have liked it better if it didn't, but it is very festive. The reason why I think I like it better with it not like that is because I think it then goes into winter, midwinter as a decor piece versus just specifically holiday. So it would kind of suit January into February. But my thought on this, it was only $5.99, 50% off, so $3. I'm gonna put this in our little powder room downstairs just as a little bit of greenery to go in there. And because it's just a little tiny fakey, don't have to worry about light in there. I have looked at these 2 trips to the States now, and every time I'm thinking, maybe I should get those. Some of the doors in our house are a little wonky, and I know there's a trick. You just have to basically go in the latches and adjust and do like a little bend and then they'll stay open. But these are 2 little door stops, and I just think they're very stylish. Scotty's office for sure needed one of these for a long time, and one of our bathrooms upstairs as well, the bathroom down here. So this little doorstop, not too bad at all. Brass and leather, a doorstop. This is from Hearth and Hand, and that's from Magnolia. So if you're interested in something like this, they had an absolute ton. It's also got the felt bottom, so it's not gonna scratch your floor, and it does have a nice weight to it. You can kind of tell, eh? It has a nice weight to it. And those were around $15. So I got 2 of those, and they just go really nicely with our home decor. You can start to see a theme here, eh? With the gold, the brass, the leather, the greenery. It just all goes so nicely together. We'll get into some color with ribbon later. I found this at Home Goods as well. And after watching the Martha Stewart documentary, if you haven't seen it yet, it's a good little watch. Just kind of pop it on while you're making dinner. And so interesting just to hear about her story, especially her jail story. But nonetheless, here we go. We've got a set of 16. We've got acorns, pine cones, more pine cones, and these just look like chestnuts. And they're just really pretty. These are glass ornaments, so when baby comes, these are definitely gonna go higher on the tree or on a tree maybe in me and Scotty's bedroom if we can manage to pop one up there one year. But they're really pretty, and 16 of those for $14.99. This is so random. I think I talked to you guys when I was shopping with my mom, but I just think they're so brilliant. These are treat tins, a set of 6, and they also come with cards and a recipe card. So I just thought, if you have a ton of people coming to your house, likelihood is you're probably making a lot of food, and you're probably filling your home with treats and plates of different things to have tons of offerings for your guests, if that's your shtick, or you're going to someone's house who is making the effort to do that. So these treat tins are such a fun, festive way to do your leftovers so that you're not eating turkey or whatever you have at your Christmas dinner for weeks and weeks to come. But then equally so, they were $5. Equally so, you also get the gift tags. So, oh, it says 6 bakery tissue, 6, I don't even know what bakery tissue is. Oh, so you can separate the cookies. So smart. So smart. So that's what I was gonna say, is if you're making Christmas cookies and you do a Christmas cookie drop off, or you have a Christmas cookie exchange or something, or a holiday or a holiday cookie exchange, then this is so perfect. And there are some that are nice and wintry, some that are more Christmas themed. So however you celebrate, these are awesome. Got these at Home Goods. Now I mentioned ribbon. This is basically like the ribbon that I have upstairs. It's in scarlet. It's 1.5 inches. So I guess that's what the ribbon upstairs must have been like, because it looks so similar. I bought all of this ribbon at Hobby Lobby, and I love having a satiny ribbon collection. Now I was hoping to get this in more of a wine burgundy color as well. I think I just already purchased so much ribbon that I was thinking, okay, I'm sure I have enough for this year, so maybe next year I'll do that. But I do love kind of the deeper hues, a bit more rich, a bit more royal. Yeah, but a pop of red, this red specifically, this like cherry red at Christmas, nothing really beats it, does it? So that's always nice. And as you saw upstairs, I did those bows on our candles as well as a lamp. And it could be something as simple as that. A flower pot, just dress it up. For example, I have over here this vase of hydrangeas, and you have that indent there, tie it around there, add a ribbon, and it's just a cute little festive flair that you can change up for the holidays. I love this kind of thing. But my main goal, and it was at our last stop, Hobby Lobby, my main goal was to find some tartan ribbon. And I just love the traditional classic look of this. I didn't know what I would need according to the wreaths that I have, so I ended up getting the 2.5 inch ribbon. So nice and thick. This would be incredible on a banister. I think I'm gonna put this on our Christmas tree. The nice thick ribbon, because you can kind of twirl it and whirl it. And then this one is 1.5 inch. And I got 2 of those. So possibly this would be great on our banister because it'll be so much longer. This will be great on our Christmas tree. And this one could be the one that I put on that wreath, but I don't want to go too crazy. I want it to all look really nice and have more of that Ralph Lauren holiday Christmas feel. But yeah, I love this. And then what I like to do with ribbons like this, or really thin ribbon, is also hang it and create a bow and just put it on the top of my picture frames. I just think it's such a nice little nod. So ribbon galore, I truly can't wait. When I walked into that aisle, I was delighted, as you probably saw in that B-roll. Side note, we love using these little drying mats. We don't like having a big plastic drying rack. So we kind of we will wash our stuff up. Scotty's such a good dishwasher. He's incredible at making sure that the kitchen constantly remains clean. I try my very best, but there's different things we have skills at. This is my microfiber drying mat. Always make sure you are washing these because they will get mildewy, and you want to leave them out to dry completely when you are doing some wash before packing them away, but just wanted to get an extra set of these, so there you go. And I got those at Home Goods, and I got a different one at Hobby Lobby, which was very pretty. Let me show you. My issue was I found this one second and I just loved it. Tell me you're in your 30s without telling me in your 30s you're excited by a drying mat. That's who I am. Hi. And the back of it, actually, the back of this one has, like, you know, on your baby socks, how it's got those little stickies so they don't slide all over the place. So it's got that. So this has got oak leaves and olive leaves and rosemary. It's so beautiful. And I really think that if we can just romanticize these small moments in life, as small as washing a dish and putting it on something beautiful, I mean, well, that is building the life and home of your dreams. Okay, before we get to florals, Hobby Lobby is actually an incredible spot to get little bits like this. This was $14.99, 50% off. So I got this for $15, yeah, like $7.50. And how pretty is this? This kind of thing has been so trendy the past little bit, but it's one of those trends of traditional home that I know I'm never going to get sick of. So I was thinking of changing some things up in our bedroom and making it even a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more put together. Now that has been up for some time and we kind of know how it functions. But I just love this. And the fact that I got this for $7.50, if I was buying this at Pottery Barn, this would have been at least $50. So not too bad if you were looking for a vase or you're looking for a little pot like this. You could definitely DIY something like this, but ready-made, ready to go at Hobby Lobby. I love putting just little, I mean, you don't have to put anything in there, by the way. It just looks nice on its own. But you could do like a dried flower, for example. Like if you had dried some hydrangeas like I did this summer, you could definitely pop that. Like that looks stunning. I love that. Okay, and we have now finally reached, these are some gifts for my nieces. But I'll show you because I know that they don't watch my YouTube channel. They are quite young. But how cute is this? Got that for one of them. Got this second jacket for the other. So cute. It's got a little bit of a sparkle. These were both Target purchases. And then I got them some bows for their hair too. And I got their auntie some bows as well, so we can both be matching. But I thought these ones in particular were so adorable because their mom, my sister-in-law, can do cute little pigtails and then slide in the bows. It's just the cutest thing ever. I can't wait. Now, Scotty and I love to go to H&M Kids together because this is just a little Target purchase. So I'm probably just gonna wrap these up and put them under the tree when the tree's ready. Even though Target had some really fun things that you can't find here for the girls. One of me and Scotty's favorite traditions now after 2 years is going to the mall together and shopping for them because they are two girlies that loves when their auntie shops for them. And it is truly my dream and my greatest honor to buy them clothing they love. And now our new tradition for their birthdays, now that they're old enough, we're actually gonna be doing this with one of them this coming weekend, which I cannot wait, is we take them to the mall and we have a full afternoon, just us, no sister, no parents, just aunt and uncle. And we get a treat and we go and shop for an outfit or something special that we get to pick out together. And it is truly the best. So that's usually their birthday present now. But Christmas is quite fun because watching them open up gifts, I've literally had them jumping up and down, getting so excited and putting on the gift immediately, which is hilarious because that was definitely me as a little girl. Okay, well, I continue on because we still gotta set this all up. Me and my mom's Roman Empire for going to get fake foliage. And look at how beautiful these berries are. This was the impetus for me wanting to get that deeper red ribbon to match this, but this winey beautiful berry is gonna go amazing. I have a display at the front that has roses in it that just doesn't suit anymore. Christmas wise, I am thinking, it's so tricky because they get all stuck together and I don't want to break them, but I have these sticks that I'm going to put for some height over there and then add some of the berries, and I might even go get some fresh foliage outside. And then I have these berries with the little crystals that I thought, you know, I think I actually might snip these and put some of them inside of my wreath. So I love that. And then these are a little autumnal, fall, winter touches that aren't too seasonal. They're not in the seasonal aisle, so these are the only ones I had to pay full price for, but they were $5.99 each, which I don't think is too bad at all. Little cotton ball heads that just say winter, midwinter in the most organic way, which I love. And then the fall decor this time of year was 75% off. So I got these two, which I also think suit pretty well with our holiday decor. So I might do something up in, for example, the hydrangea vase that I just showed you. And the very last thing, this has been a lot, so thanks for sticking with me. The big holiday shop. I don't think we're gonna be doing any more in terms of decor, but we also didn't have any wrapping paper. It was 50% off at Hobby Lobby. I found these ones at Target. I thought they were so cute. Christmas tree, farm, pine, and this just says Merry Christmas, or it says, yeah, Merry Holidays, which is so cute. And that's just a little bit of a neutral tone. And then these are the ones I got at Hobby Lobby. I love these ones. So pretty, 50% off this time of year. So these ones have some really nice writing on them. I kind of like that they're not shimmery, these ones, because I'm gonna add a ribbon or something fun like that. But then I did get one shimmery one, just to add a little bit of shimmer. But it's just a little metallic ribbon, so still nice and simple. And then continuing on with my tartan dreams. So I got two of those. And I'll say what's amazing about the Hobby Lobby wrapping paper and why my mom and I will now exclusively pretty much buy our wrapping paper from there is because not only is it nice and thick, you also will get it on sale many times. And it's got the grid lines for cutting on the back, which really, really help. Now I have been nattering your ear off for about 20 minutes. So let's get started. Let's do some time lapses. I've got to get some stuff done. I'm going to get my eyebrows and have a pedicure later, which is my treat to myself after finishing a very big project and getting back into some self-care. But I think I just need to make a tea and we need to listen to some holiday music and get some stuff done. Let me know what you like down below, if you like the themes, if you have any questions about your Christmas decor, and I would love to hear what you're doing down below too. What is your color theme? This is what I need to know, because it's really hard to decide. Last year I was navy. This year I'm going tartan and deep reds. I'm so excited.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night beneath the mistletoe. It's cold outside, It's cold
that my mom does that I've always really loved is she will bundle her bulbs in a pairing of 3, and I always think it just looks so lush and so full. So I'm going to be using this kind of pairing just so you can use different kinds. Lucky this Cynthia Rowley set came with so many kinds. And I looked downstairs, I actually don't have any pipe cleaner, but these little wires will do. And then she'll kind of just put them so they're just the 3 together, which I think looks really, really nice. So I'm gonna carry on the tradition and do the same. I think a part of this garland that is my favorite though is actually these red berries. I cut them long enough so that if I needed to shove them inside of a different garland, I could, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You basically get 7 decor pieces. These were 50% off, $12.99. So $13, cut in half, $6.50 for 7 little inserts. And this was just from one. And I honestly think that was enough. So if you're adding one thing to your garland this year for a pop color, you could just literally buy one of these for $6.50. If you can manage to get the sale, and you're done. And then you can have them for year after year. I'm so excited about that. I officially don't know where I left you off because I ran to my appointment and I'm such a plunker. I accidentally missed the eyebrow portion of my appointment. I read the end time, not the beginning time, but got my toenails done in a classic shiny burgundy. I think it's called something Bogota Berry. Anyways, I'll put it down below. It's an OPI color. It matches very much to the scarf. I'm so hungry. I just had a quick little bite, but I also bought these at Home Goods. And honestly, the impetus for buying a little snack at Home Goods is because I love, oh, got a little ad in the back there, because I love watching Zoe, Sugg, and Mark Ferris do their tasting of all of the snacks that they'll get when they go to a Home Sense or Home Goods. So I was like, I'm gonna get these. And cravings wise, I have been craving mint chocolate. And I love the Girl Scout cookies. I hadn't been able to track them down. And then I saw these little clusters. How cute are those? So they're quite good. I'm gonna snuffle some of these and I'm going to continue on. It honestly feels so nice. It's such a November day. It's rainy and gloomy. And you could take that as, oh, it's such a yucky day. But I genuinely think when you're doing something like this, it's so cozy and November and just of the season. So to be able to dress my home for Christmas truly feels like such an honor, even when it's a little gloomier outside, because I bet if it was really nice outside, I'd want to go and do something in the garden. So this is actually quite perfect. I brought up our other Christmas decorations earlier and was just reminded how we truly just didn't have much at all. So this season is kind of the first time that I've been able to buy so much for our home, which feels incredible. And I truly just feel really grateful to have the opportunity to purchase all of these pieces. I am going to take the wreath off the wall now that we figured out where it's going. It's really easy to hang because it's just a metal loop that just plunks onto the screw that I put into the wall. And then I'm gonna put that together on our kitchen table. And then when I put it up, it'll be amazing. I was looking at Pinterest and I decided I'm gonna put the bow on the top for this versus the bottom. And the main reason for that is, one, it's such a big wreath. So the bow on the top is gonna look really beautiful with it kind of coming down in the middle. And also I don't want it hanging down if someone's sitting at the little banquette here. So having everything really high above where people are sitting so that one, the little leaves aren't tickling the top of your head when you're trying to eat your Sunday roast. And two, it just less of an opportunity to accidentally fall off the wall. And I think I'm gonna do the big tartan ribbon, even though I said maybe I wasn't going to. Could be smart to get the tree up. Maybe I'll get the tree up, do the ribbon on the tree, and then see, is this going to be too much if I add it there as well? I wanted to go pick up some lights as well from like a Walmart or even the dollar store to put inside of my garland, but I had to end up going in their temporary sandals out of my pedicure. So I thought that probably wouldn't be the best idea on a rainy November day to be in little foam temporary sandals walking through Walmart. But hey, Walmart has seen much weirder, I'm sure.
boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la.
I also feel like scent is a really big part of putting up the Christmas tree. I've put a wintry scene up on the TV, but I also have this scent, and it is, as you can imagine, an evergreen balsam scent, which is incredible, especially if you have an artificial tree. You want that smell of Christmas still in your house. So this is what I've lit. This is what I currently have. I also loved kind of the other Christmas scents, but this is kind of just what we have right now. And it's been setting a really nice scene. So I can't recommend this enough. Just lighting a candle once you are getting things ready, it kind of just puts you in the festive mood. So what I've done real quick is I've just layered the ribbon so that it's a little bit longer every little layer, and then I went in, so I kind of did that, and then I tied it. I'm gonna zhuzh it up so it has a lot more volume and maybe just stagger them. And then I also have this, a long piece that I'll make the centerfold and then the little tails with.
Sing we joyous all together. Fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather. Fa la 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 la. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la la la.
It is so funny how even just that feels like it took me absolutely ages. Dinner is now done. Poor Scotty has pulled something in his back, so he's not feeling the best. So instead of carrying on through the evening hours where I know he would want to just relax and chill on the couch after having dinner, I'm going to wrap up today with you guys here. I might continue on doing some things depending on what I can kind of get to. We have some issues with our lights, so we will figure that out, and the lights in the garlands. So I'd love to get that all set up, and that would be kind of boring to watch anyways. So I'll need to go to a store, which I'm definitely not going to do tonight. I'm feeling quite tired after doing all that stuff. And then tonight I think I'm gonna wrap a couple of the presents kind of that I got for the girlies so that I could put something under the tree eventually. And I feel like we're rolling. I'm actually super, super happy with what we got done today. The garlands don't need to be done for that shoot day, I don't think necessarily. So basically this area, I just need to sort out those lights. That is gonna be super important. So we are good for now, but I will wish you guys adieu tonight, and I will see you tomorrow to finish up this job. I'm so happy with how the wreath is looking. I know it's hidden behind the chandelier, but I'll show you more bits as well. The sun has completely set and I have all the lights on, and I can't wait to see what it looks like with those lights off. So I'll show you tomorrow. Now I'm waffling on. I hope you guys have had a good day.